In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we have done over 180 lead for my real estate client. Now, this client is very dear to me because the advert we are running now is for real estate lead. And we're talking about 5 million naira plot of land in Abuja. So every lead is important. And there's also one thing that I did in this advert that I'm going to share with you, especially if you're into real estate or you serve real estate clients. This is going to help you. So stay tuned to the end. Okay. Now, first of all, let me quickly show you the lead that we have generated. You can see that the first form here, we actually have different forms, and that is also one of the things I wanted to share, because when you start running advert, there are several things you test. Because if you start running advert for lead for real estate, there are some that you might get this lead, they are not serious enough. Some of them are just freebie seeker, they don't have money. So we are testing different variations of things, and that is why we have different forms here. The first one is the one that I got 4 lead. I didn't like the quality, so I had to create another one. I didn't even like the quality at the beginning, but there was something that I did. I went and added series of questions to qualify this lead. That way, before the lead actually fill the form, they are going to ask a series of different strategic questions that I'm doing to prime their mind to get ready for this real estate. So one of them is asking them, what is the budget range, where I listed budget that the land is sold. So this is the lead. First of all, I have gotten 107 lead in this form. Then another one, I've gotten 89 lead. And before I proceed, I want to say this. I met a client some days ago, and she told me that she spent over 100,000 naira and generated just 13 lead. 100K for 13 lead. That is about 7,600 naira per lead. And mind you, these leads are not people that have paid for the land. These are just potential buyers. So in those 13 leads, there are possibility of people not even buying, and she's spending so much amount of money to generate that lead. You see, if you start working with me, for example, there are several strategies that I deploy to ensure that you don't just spend money, you actually spend money and get results. That is getting lead that actually works. Some of these lead, when my clients call them, the response rate is interesting because of the quality of that lead, because of the way I did the targeting, because of the way the message flush out on serious people, because of the way the video is strategic. There are a lot of things you do. You don't just, I'm running real estate ad, let me create a flyer, let me just write, are you looking to invest in so state? We have CFO is ready, deed of agreement. No, 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 no. There are things you do to flush out on serious people. This lead we are generating, if I wanted to just pack people, by now I've gotten more than 3,000 lead. But it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. It's about the quality. The people that are coming, do they have the money? Are they people that can afford what you are selling? If you're selling a property of 5 million and you are packing a lot of people that cannot even afford to eat 3 times a day, you see, it's going to be a problem. Because when you start talking about 5 million, they don't even understand the English you are speaking. They are still trying to afford food to eat. So it is very important that you qualify your lead so that you can generate more quality lead. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell, because this channel is dedicated to lead generation, Facebook and Instagram adverts, anything around that. Okay, let me show you quickly something we did here. As you can see, if you have been following me, I always say this: as a Facebook advertiser, it's not every advert you run that will work. If you understand this English, you are not going to be under pressure. And you just understand that, oh, I might test some advert, it will not work. Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I just keep working on more adverts. Okay, now let's see this. Some of these adverts I have turned off, and the advert I tested, I didn't really like the results, and then I just turned it off. First of all, let me go to the result and cost per result, because that is the most important one. Like I said, you see this advert? You see this one? You see this one? 3 of them. You see that the first one gave me 34 lead at 250. The second one gave me 12 lead at 254. You see some that are giving me 200 naira per lead. Now, if you're into real estate and you are listening to me, you know that for you to generate a quality lead with Facebook adverts, you should be budgeting anywhere between 1,500 to 3,000, and that is on period. Because if this lead actually buys, you are making like times 100 of the profit. All right. So that is why if you're into real estate, you don't have to be say, oh, my budget for advert is 50,000. No, that means you are not qualified for the ad yet, and that's okay. That means you have to invest your time in creating content, marketing organically to start making sale. When you now start making sale, you can now invest a lot of money in advert. If you're into real estate and you don't have money for ad, like millions, don't even think about it because you're just going to be spending money and you will not be able to generate enough traffic to get better results. You see all this advert that was giving me 200 naira, the leads were not quality. And that is when we went and tested something different, and the lead started coming in. You see this one? 1,000 naira. If you know what it means to get 1,000 naira for quality lead with real estate, you know that it is not a walk in the park. And I'm not talking just about any lead. I want quality. I am more interested in quality than quantity. So you see this one, 24 lead at 1,300, 20 lead at 850 naira, 9 lead at 1,100, just like that. This advert just started few days ago, and that is why there is not much result. But I just wanted to show you that if you are running advert for a real estate, you have to prioritize quality over quantity. Because for instance, if I'm selling a digital product of 15,000, you agree with me that there are so many leads that can generate even though they were not ready to pay. But maybe because of the way I am following them up, maybe because of the way I'm telling them story, maybe because of the way I'm sharing value, building authority, showing testimonial, they can just bring out, is it not 15K? They can just bring out 15K and pay. But imagine you are selling a 5 million naira land and you're just generating people that are struggling to eat. Even if they save 10,000 naira every month, it will take them years for them to get such amount of money. And of course, you know that if you're selling land for 5 million, no amount of crying will make you reduce your price of land to 1 million. You'll be running at a loss. You understand? So that is why it is very important when you're running real estate ad, prioritize quality, quality, quality. People that when you are speaking to them on phone, the question is, when can I come for free inspection? Oh, do you have flexible payment plan? It's not people that will be asking you, can you borrow me 2K for a time? It's so funny, but some of the lead you generate on Facebook is actually like that. And that's also one of the reasons I recommend that you combine Facebook with Instagram. The reason is because, well, I don't buy into the school of thought that Facebook don't have money, because Facebook advert actually changed my life. So I don't buy into that school of thought. But let's just be honest, people on Instagram have more money than people on Facebook. Because even on Facebook, with free mode, you can still be Facebooking, but you dare not do that on Instagram. You have to have a lot of data. If not, when you just scroll and watch 4 videos, your data will finish and you are out of Instagram. So make sure that you are running Facebook advert and you're also running Instagram ad. And the easiest way to do that is what I share on this channel. Please subscribe and turn on notification bell. In 2025, 2026 and beyond, we are going to have an incredible time on this channel. I'm committed to sharing lots and lots of value for you. So right now, this is some of the lead we are generating. And one of the things that I told this client to do, this will help you. One of the things I told this client to do is to download all this lead, put them in an SMS platform, and I'm now sending the client the SMS script that she should be sending. The reason I'm working with this client and also overseeing the SMS is because I want them to get results. When I work with clients, I don't just leave you. One of the things I do is that I follow up step by step across all the process until the sales is closed. In fact, I was speaking with a client this morning and she was telling me that she have a class coming up in March. Her goal is 3,500 sign up, and she told me the amount, and wow, that was millions of naira if we were able to achieve that. So we're already working on the strategy, on the framework we can follow to be able to accomplish that goal. And in that framework, I am involved in the entire process. It's not just about, oh, generate lead and give me. There are several other things. For instance, if you generate this lead and your follow up is not strong enough, do you know that lead generation is no longer your problem? Your problem is now lead conversion. Do you understand? So if I'm working with clients, I try to involve myself in the entire process to make sure that the end result is achieved, because that is what we are looking at. So if you are running adverts for real estate, the reason I recommend that SMS is because number one, real estate is not one of those niches that you prioritize quantity. For instance, if I wanted to generate 5,000 leads for this client, I can do that. But the question is the lead going to be quality? So that is why we are focusing on quality. And since we are focusing on quality, it means you have fewer leads. And since you have fewer leads, it means you can easily call these people because there are not too many. You can even send them SMS because there are not too many. Do you understand? That is what we're doing. If you're into real estate, you might want to consider using SMS marketing. I like SMS marketing because even if you're not online, you can still be receiving the marketing. And one thing about marketing is that as long as your message is compelling, as long as it's speaking to my pain point, as long as it is showing me that you understand my pain, it really does not matter the platform, whether it's email, whether it's SMS, whether it's Facebook, whether it's WhatsApp. It does not really matter. As long as that message, that copy is showing me different solution, talking to me about your customer testimonials, driving my pain. Oh, you know what? I know that the last time you bought land, you were scammed. I know that you heard about C of O, but you do not understand it. I know that you wanted to become a landlady or landlord, but because there were no flexible payment plan where you can make a payment and spread it, you ended up giving up. When I'm talking to clients like this, that client is going to say, oh my God, this person understands all my pain. I think he or she is the right position to provide solution to this problem. So it really does not matter the platform as long as that message is compelling, which is what we are looking at. And then if you send a message on email, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, what if that client is so busy? Because remember, we're talking about high flyer here. We're talking about people that are making millions. What if that client is so busy that they rarely even check online? Imagine adding them in a WhatsApp group. What if they don't even have any time to open any WhatsApp group? Do you know what happened? They are not going to see your message. Yes, your message is going to be compelling. Yes, you're following up every day, but they don't have time to open it. So that is why when you attack it from SMS, you are literally forcing them to see it. Because, anybody can be using their phone and imagine a message just comes in. You are going to see it whether I like it or not. The message will drop, your notification will show you, even if you're not online. And if you are doing WhatsApp group, is not personal. SMS is 100% personal. Do you understand? That is why I recommend this is for real estate. Well, it's for any person that is doing marketing, but real estate company, please prioritize SMS marketing. I didn't believe that it worked before, but after using it for a certain project that I executed and I saw a lot of results from it, I told myself, my God, it works. SMS marketing, yes, it involves money, it's not free, but just like every other marketing thing you do, if paying 500K, for instance, is going to be responsible to making 30 million in the next 6 months, don't you think it is worth it? Is it every time that you're just looking for something free, free, free? Sometimes you invest money so that you can get maximum return. Well, if you found this helpful and if you want to learn more on Facebook advert and lead generation, ensure that you subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell. Give this video a like up so that YouTube can show you to more people. And I'm going to see you in the next video.